All right, so you really want to get into AI, huh? Not just
Yeah,
like the sci-fi stuff, but like how it's actually out there in the real world, like right now.
right.
This deep dive is going to take you places, I think, from the doctor's office to like Wall Street
Yeah.
and even further because of, artificial intelligence. We're going to look at healthcare getting like, ta-da, total turbocharge,
Hmm.
finance going all futuristic, even how we're getting more creative with thanks to AI.
And you know what's so wild? It's not even like some far off thing anymore. AI is already like analyzing your medical scans, seeing what the market's going to do next, even making music. It's all this crazy, powerful computing and data coming together.
Okay, so let's start with something we all get, right? Staying healthy.
Hmm.
AI in healthcare. It's not just going to like replace doctors with robots, is it?
Not yet, at least. But think of it like giving your doctor this super smart assistant, something that can look at your x-rays, your MRIs, all those scans, and see things that even like the best doctors might miss. There was this study, actually it was in Nature, where an AI was better at spotting breast cancer on mammograms than actual radiologists.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, it was picking up on these super subtle things, and that means fewer false positives, which is good, but more importantly, way fewer false negatives.
So it's like a second opinion you can actually trust.
Yeah.
Especially with something as serious as cancer, that's huge. But AI in healthcare, it's got to be more than just reading scans, right?
Oh, absolutely. Imagine if your doctor could tailor your treatment. Not just some generic plan, but one that factors in your genes, your medical history, your lifestyle, everything. That's what AI can do, personalized medicine. Like, there's IBM's Watson for oncology. It's already helping doctors come up with super specific treatment plans for cancer based on tons of data from research and trials.
So it's like having a whole team of specialists just for you, except it's AI working behind the scenes. That's incredible.
Yeah.
What about surgery, though? Is AI in the operating room yet?
It's getting there. They have these robotic surgery systems now, like the Da Vinci system. Surgeons use it, and the AI gives them this like crazy precise control. Smaller incisions, patients recover faster, less risk overall.
Wow. So less invasive.
Exactly. They're using it a lot for prostate surgery now. Outcomes are way better for patients.
That's amazing to think about, that AI could be a part of something as like precise as surgery. From diagnoses that are faster and more accurate to these personalized treatment plans and even AI assisting in surgery, it's really changing healthcare right in front of us.
And it's only going to get more advanced from here. It's a really exciting time for healthcare, that's for sure.
Okay, so we've talked about how AI is changing the way we treat and diagnose illnesses, but what about something that affects everyone every single day, like our money? AI is making big changes in finance too, right?
Oh, huge changes. I think one of the biggest is in security. Think about it. Every time you use your credit card, buy something online, that's data. AI can keep track of all that in real time and spot anything that looks off, like having a super vigilant watchdog on your accounts 24/7.
So AI is like the ultimate fraud detective. Catches the bad guys before they even get close to our money.
Exactly. Companies like Visa and MasterCard, they're already using AI systems to flag any transaction that seems suspicious. The amount, where it's happening, even the time of day, anything out of the ordinary for you, it's going to catch it.
That's good to know.
Oh.
It seems like every day there's a new data breach or scam. So knowing AI is on the case that's reassuring. But AI in finance, it's not just about like playing defense, is it?
Oh, not at all. Lenders are starting to use AI to look deeper into people's financial history. Not just your credit score, but like look the whole picture. It's more about getting the full story.
And that could really help people, right? Like folks who've been turned down for loans even though they're doing okay financially. AI could make things fairer.
That's the idea, yeah. There are companies like Zest AI that are all about that, using AI to make credit scores more inclusive by looking at way more than just the traditional stuff.
That's really cool. It's like AI can actually make the system work better for everybody. But what about investing? Can AI like predict the stock market?
If only. No crystal ball, unfortunately. But AI is getting really good at spotting trends and helping manage risk. Like, big financial companies are using these AI systems now to analyze just mountains of data, the market, news, even what people are saying on social media.
Whoa, they're reading our tweets to figure out the market. That's kind of wild.
It's all connected.
True. So it's like instead of having a whole team of analysts, you've got AI doing it all super fast and super accurately.
Exactly. Take BlackRock, for example. They've got this AI system called Aladdin. It gives their portfolio managers these real-time insights into the market. It's crazy. Helps them make smarter investments and navigate all the ups and downs.
It's amazing how AI is changing everything about finance,
Mm.
from keeping our money safe, from fraudsters to making loans more fair, and even giving investors an edge. But, we talked about healthcare, we've talked about money. AI is also making waves in a place you might not expect creativity.
Right. And this is where it gets really interesting. Generative AI, it's like AI that can create new things, art, music, you name it. It's changing how we even think about creativity.
Okay, so paint me a picture here. You type in a few words, like a description of something,
Mhm.
and the AI just makes it. The picture, a poem, a song, whatever.
Pretty much. Generative AI uses these things called algorithms, basically sets of rules that help them learn. And they're trained on huge amounts of data, text, pictures, music, code, everything. And they learn to see the patterns, how things go together. That's how they make new stuff that often sounds like a human made it.
So we're basically feeding AI a giant buffet of creativity, and it's learning to cook up its own dishes.
I like that. And the dishes are getting good, like really good. There's GPT-4, for example. It was made by OpenAI. It's been trained on like the entire internet. Well, not really, but close.
It's a lot of information.
It can write really well, translate languages, be super creative. It can even answer your questions in a way that actually makes sense.
It's kind of mind-blowing,
Yeah.
like an AI writing a poem or composing music. But it's more than just copying us, right? It's like AI is finding its own creative spark.
For sure. DALL-E is another example. Also by OpenAI. You give it a description, just like normal words, and it makes a picture from that. Like really good pictures. They've even been on magazine covers, in books. Some are even being sold as art.
Wait, people are buying AI art? That's wild. It's like the line between human and machine creativity, it's blurring. But it's not just pictures, right? AI is making music too. It is. And it's getting good, like really good.
Yeah, there are some seriously impressive AI music systems out there now, like Jukebox and Amper Music. They can create original stuff in any style you can imagine, classical, jazz, pop, you name it.
It's like having an AI Mozart at your fingertips.
Right. You could have an AI compose the soundtrack to your movie or your video game, and it would sound amazing.
Are they doing that yet? Using AI for stuff like that?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Game developers especially, they're using AI to make these soundtracks that, like, change based on what's happening in the game. Makes it way more intense.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
But generative AI, it's not just art and entertainment though, right?
Yeah.
This has the potential to like change how we experience, well, everything. Make it more personalized.
Totally. Imagine getting shopping recommendations that are like scary accurate, or AI making lesson plans that are designed just for how you learn best. That's the kind of future we're talking about with generative AI.
It's like having like a personal assistant who can read your mind. Are there companies doing this yet? Using generative AI like this, I mean.
For sure. Duolingo, the language learning app, they use AI for that. They create custom lessons and exercises for everyone using it.
Really? So it's like the AI figures out how you learn best and adjusts.
Exactly. It's like having a personal tutor right in your pocket.
That's incredible. It seems like there's no limit to what generative AI can do. It could touch every part of our lives. But let's be real for a sec. We've talked a lot about all the amazing things AI can do, but there's going to be another side of this, right? Every coin has two sides. What about the challenges? What could go wrong with all this?
Right. It's not all perfect, of course. AI is a tool, and like any tool, it can be misused. I think the biggest concern is how we control it. How do we make sure it's used ethically, that it's actually helping people and not hurting them? It's a big conversation happening right now all over the world.
So it's not just about the technology itself, but like how we choose to use it.
Yeah, exactly. We have to think. How do we stop AI from being used for bad things? How do we make sure it benefits everyone, not just a select few? These are big questions, and we need to find the answers.
It feels like we're at this like turning point. AI could make things so much better, but there are also risks.
Totally. It's not like the future of AI is already decided. It's up to us to decide what we want it to be. The choices we make now, that's what will shape the future of AI.
It's a lot to consider. It seems like the more AI is a part of our world, the more important it is for all of us to understand it, to ask questions, make sure it's being used the right way.
I completely agree. This isn't just about how AI works, it's about how it impacts us and the world around us.
And on that note, I think we're about at the end of our deep dive into the world of AI. From revolutionizing the way we approach healthcare and finance to pushing the boundaries of art and creativity, AI is already here and is changing everything. And we're just getting started. As AI gets more advanced, who knows what amazing things it will do. But of course, with every opportunity comes new challenges. So stay curious, keep asking those questions, and let's work together to make sure AI is used for good. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive, everyone. See you next time.